Hello, everyone. I hope you all are doing well. And today in Regina, Saskatchewan, the temperature is -8. Looks like a very pleasant day today. I would like to thank you all for your support that you've been showing for our live streams. And I request that please share this channel as much as you can so that maximum people can take advantage of the information that we are trying to share. I know that most of the information is available online, but when somebody tries to um, comprehend the information for you, it is always useful. And I'm open to live questions. If you have any, you can type them in the comment box, and I will try my best to answer as many as I can. So, today we are going to talk about the Universal Basic Income Program that Canada is considering for its residents. And we'll learn about what that program is about, how the Universal Basic Income works, and how it can affect you if you are in Canada or if you're planning to come to Canada. This is pretty evident that definitely it's going to be a groundbreaking economic shift that possibly could change the lives of the Canadian residents forever. And this is why it is very important that we learn about this concept to see what it could mean for the future in Canada. Before we begin, so let's just start with the basics and understand what universal income is. It's a bold idea where we consider that every citizen should be provided with a guaranteed income by the government. Means that government should be responsible to provide their citizens with a basic guaranteed income which everybody should get regardless of their employment status or income level. So this basically in simple words means that if you're not working, you shouldn't be worried about your basic income for your day-to-day life, and government should be held responsible for that, and they should be able to give you a, a particular set amount every month. This concept basically is to imagine a safety net to ensure that no one falls through the cracks in their bad times. And in terms of Canada, Canada is seriously considering this. So this is why I wanted to create this live feed for you so that we can discuss more about it and explore in depth that what that concept would mean for us. Before we get into the details, we need to understand that it is the concept where Canada is taking its baby steps towards the basic income, which basically is meant to broadly address the poverty in the country. The Senate of the National Finance developed a committee where they started looking into this proposal for national framework to see this could be effective starting on October 17th. But this concept is not new. This has been in place ever since 1970s, and Canada has done different set of fluttered programs to establish the effectiveness of the program. The push of this basic income program gained more of attention during the pandemic, which we all know was during the time of COVID 19, when Canada had emergency response benefits, which paid out 2,000 a month to the millions of Canadians to assist them in those difficult times. However, this is very important to address here that we all know that current economic challenges Canadians are facing, starting from the beginning of job insecurity to income inequality. Experts still argue that UBI or Universal Basic Income could be a solution to that, providing the financial stability to the Canadians, addressing to reduce poverty, and to allow the citizens to pursue their meaningful work. When we are talking about this UBI concept, it is very important that we should talk about that if other countries already have that in place or not. Other countries have already implemented UBI to experiment the success ratio of this program. It definitely had some positive impacts on some communities like Finland, Alaska, and some other places where they predominantly have experienced the reduction in poverty and more quality life. And this is also important to discuss here whenever there's a groundbreaking idea in place. It is never without critics. So some people are debating in favor of the concept. However, some think that it could have its own repercussions, which needs to be considered when they are planning to implement that. And they are now arguing that there must be a balanced perspective on this transformative policy so that there are no bad effects of this new policy coming in place. Now that this bill is presented in Senate, and there could be a real possibility of it to be established as a program, uh, it is important that we understand it is going to be a payment by the government that everyone would receive, no matter how much do you make and what level of income you are at. It's a basic income program to address poverty, to provide you all with the basic guaranteed livable income. Okay, so in the bill, they have proposed a guaranteed livable basic income for everyone. This is going to be for the people that are over age of 17, which will include temporary workers, permanent residents, and refugee claimants. All in all, everybody who is above 17 years of age and is in Canada physically, okay? So the proposed basic income framework wouldn't replace or decrease any health or disability benefits. So this is an added incentive which will have no effect on some of the programs that government is running. Now, it's very important that we also talk about how much this program can cost and how much could you get. per year. This concept basically started to expedite in April 2021 when the parliamentary budget was presented by Hughes Crocs. He estimated a guaranteed basic income program that could provide $17,000 per year for the low income households and would cut the poverty rates in half. This is what they're claiming. However, this could cost a lot of money to the federal government, nearly around 85 billions. As we just discussed, that this concept is not new. Canada has already practiced some pilot programs to see the effectiveness of this program to actually get that in place for everybody in Canada. That is also true that it was never established officially before. However, some of the provincial governments have tested the waters of giving cash to the citizens without any strings attached to it, like without any obligation, without any hidden cost or anything like that. They have run some pilot projects from 1974 to 1979. In Manitoba, the government sponsored a guaranteed basic income experiment across the province, where they were more focused on the town of Dauphin, and they clearly had seen that there was a clear reduction in every dollar pulled by the household. Nearly 30% of the town qualified for Mincome. The program was called Mincome, but that was the same as basic income. And in the study of 2018, when they conducted some studies, they found out hospitalization, and particularly for mental health issues, significantly declined for more teenagers that stayed in the school of that town because of that Mincome program. Again in 2017, they launched a basic income pilot program in Hamilton, Ontario, where the project was meant to target 4,000 low income people in the Caucasus region, giving them $17,000 annually over 3 years. However, because of the COVID, the pilot program was shut down. And when the conservatives came in place, they rejected that program and they immediately shut that down. And it could not evaluate it further. Quebec, at the same time, also launched its own basic income program at the beginning of 2023, where they said that they are going to pay basic amount of $1,211 to the Quebecers that are living there with the severely limited capacity for employment. That those people who cannot get the employment easily. And if they are receiving this benefit, they could earn up to $14,532 per year without having to have their benefits reduced. So, in addition to the money that they are getting every month, they can make additional income by working of around $14,532 a year. So, which could significantly add up to their income, meaning that they are going to uh, better off or take advantage in the end. This is another question that is very debatable, that if this concept is about to come into place, how effective that could be. As we have just discussed about the SERP payments, or any other basic income pilot program that have taught us something, that there has to be an administrative capacity to deliver this income. According to the Madelson, who is an economist, he said that the government shouldn't just redo the SERP. There is a debate going on over the basic income program that is mainly for how best to address the poverty in an effective way that is also sustainable and reaching people who actually needs it. So this bill is right now in the Senate, which is under debate. Let's see how it comes across and how it affects us, and when do we see the changes to the legislation about this program. If you think that it should be in place, comment down below, subscribe to my channel. Also, like my video, and you can go to my channel to see more videos on uh, Canada's regular day-to-day issues so that we can connect more. If you have any question, you can also leave them in the comment box and I'll reach out to you with answers for those. I will be back tomorrow with another live feed with a new topic that could be useful for you. So till then, take care. Bye bye.